There we go.
Yay!
Welcome back to Once Upon a Tangent, the podcast where every page leads somewhere unexpected. I'm Casey.
And I'm Dee. We're two book obsessed friends who love to read across fantasy, mystery, romance, and suspense.
And today we are leaning all the way into the season. We are talking about our favorite holiday and winter reads.
So grab your blanket, settle in, and let's get into holiday and winter reads, a very cozy, very tangent filled episode.
Okay. I'm just padding my TBR with so many reads. No, I love it because it's like holiday books, like there's so many and they're so, like we've talked about so many different books, right? And just us chatting about holiday reads where I feel like there's something for everyone. Romance, but there are also a lot of holiday reads that aren't romance.
That because there are people who don't read romance.
Mm-hmm. There are. For example, I think a cozy mystery, I think does lead itself into a holiday read. Because again, the holiday reads to me feel like a hug. So does a cozy mystery.
So does a good cozy mystery, yeah.
It does.
A small town cozy mystery. Love a cafe, bakery, library.
Oh, a library, yes.
And I would love to separate winter and Christmas. Like, yes, Christmas is in winter, but winter is a full 3 month, in some places 5-6 month season. So a winter time cozy cozy mystery. I love it.
Nothing like solving something where there's just light snow falling outside.
Yes.
Regardless of when that is.
And you're trying to run through the snow to catch the killer.
Right, following their footprints in the snow or driving down like a snowy road to get somewhere. No, and I do agree. I think there's a huge market for Christmas, but I also like just winter or like that's when I say like seasonal. Like fall, winter, spring. It's all good for me.
It's all good. Yes, I agree.
And I like to, with a cozy mystery, you were saying like a cafe or a library. I also like how a lot of cozy mysteries have a small town, a cast of characters where they're often a little quirky, a little oddballish.
Yes.
Like those are the stories that it's like, this book is really like full-fledged. It's not just this person and this person. It's really this whole, like, it's almost a world.
It is. And I don't even mind it having like a little romance in the back burner. And throw a little magic in there.
Yeah.
Throw me a witch. Yeah.
I agree.
A vampire. A cozy vampire mystery, girl. First of all, that's their season because it's dark most of the time on this side of the country.
For sure.
It's dark at 4:30.
3:30, 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah, so that would be
this is their time to shine.
Exactly.
And witches, there's something about like a snowstorm and a witch doing her thing.
Yes. And it being cute and even more a witch that hasn't fully come into her magic or is trying to stay away from doing her magic. I love that. Is one of my favorite tropes of witches.
I love that as well. And I like both.
I do too. Yeah.
I can't pick between one. I like both.
And that's okay, especially when it's well written. Like I want a twisty cozy mystery. And I know a lot of times with cozy mysteries, the murder isn't on the page. But I like how they find the killer to be like twisty and a lot of different scenes and throw another ball at me, then another ball. So.
Use the whole scene that they've created.
Yeah.
If you're in a town, use the town.
Yeah.
Let's go everywhere. Yeah,
I would agree. A house on top of a hill that has a person who pokes their head out at 7 o'clock every night in the window. Yeah.
I like that too.
But then when you go knock on the door, nobody answers. I'm just saying. Okay, so what about in continuing with that, fantasy in the winter?
Oh, it's like you're saying with the witches, the
Mhm.
vampires, like they could go on some kind of quest or a trek in the snow, make it harder.
And even think about like a forced proximity snowed in situation with a witch at a chalet where there's a mystery happening,
Ooh,
a
that would,
lodge or in the mountains or something.
yeah, like like a log cabin
Yeah.
or an inn in a town. I love that. And I think that goes into fantasy as well, where maybe they're trying to go to X place, but because of a snowstorm, they have to reroute to a little fishing
Oh,
village.
like in Lord of the Rings, where they were trying to climb the mountain and then they had to turn around. But so with fantasy for me, it's cozy for me. It doesn't matter where it takes place.
I agree.
Yeah, and like the cute witches, cozy mysteries are really great. But like a good high fantasy in the winter, that in itself is. I have this book that I'm reading now called The Book of Gone, Ghaan, and this other book called The Seekers. I think that's what's called. These books could be the new Lord of the Rings, not the Lord, new Game of Thrones. They are so
Okay.
good, and they're indie authors, and they're so good. And I will say, white men write really good high fantasy,
Yes, they do.
really good high fantasy. No shade, they write really good high fantasy because
100% agree.
they write the shit I want to read. I'm enjoying this romantic era that we're in, but I can't wait till we leave it a little bit because the fucking is really good in fantasy.
No, it is, right?
But the white men write really good high
But I
fantasy.
think, but I like to go back because I feel like this is a internal debate that we always have: the romantasy versus the fantasy. I think they can both exist.
I do too.
I just think that the world, like readers are, oh, and the covers are
Secrets
stunning.
of the Wrath and
Okay,
the Book of God. Good
stunning
shit.
covers. But
Okay.
but I see because I love romantasy, but I also really like high fantasy.
Mhm.
Um,
And I'm talking shit. I write romance.
you do, I know, and it's but there can be both. But you're right. Dorky ass white men write really good high fantasy.
Yes, when they have to push their glasses up and get down to business. And both of these men are dorky looking white guys. They're very nice. I communicate with them.
Well,
But
they can be
the
nice, but I just picture, Brandon Sanderson is a dorky ass white man. Love
I
ya if you're ever
know. But
watching.
he's like
But you're a dork, dude.
he's hot though.
He's a hot nerd.
Yeah.
I married a hot nerd, but
Yeah,
like
you
he's
did.
still a nerd.
No, no, no. Andrew looks like
He's a nerd.
because Keanu on Big Brother, he played Dungeons and Dragons. He was a
Yeah,
nerd. He's fine as hell though.
fine as hell. But Keanu, you could tell he's a nerd.
He's a
When he
huge
speaks,
nerd.
he's a nerd.
And they
And I
hated
loved
him.
it because people are like, oh, it's like that.
They had
I feel
such
like
this
there's a bias
stereotype.
against
Yeah.
nerds. But
Well, and there's
Andrew,
also a bias against dudes that look like him. And I'm sorry,
yes,
got off on a tangent.
and play, but are nerdy.
Yeah.
So he has both working against him. He was fine as hell,
Yeah.
jacked, but he
Won all the shit. I believe
everything.
you have a prompt for me. Took me out.
Let me take that, sir. He was one of the best parts about last season,
He needs to be on the next All Star season.
and
He
they
needs to be on the
hated every
challenge.
second. He does. I agree. He needs to be on something else.
Yes.
I
Not
love
Amazing
him.
Race. Not.
No,
Not.
he needs to be in a social
Mm-hmm.
game.
And he
Amazing
needs to
Race would
be
be
with
wasted on him.
people. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Like I think he would do well on the challenge because I think that there are more people there that are in his mindset. And I think that he's learned enough from Big Brother to be able to do the strategy that they
I
do on the
think
show.
he would do well in a Survivor too.
But it's outside though. And I don't know. They would vote him out immediately.
I think they, well, no, but I'm
I don't
not
know
sure
if his
because I
social
think,
game could do 3 people at a time and maintain, because you have to lie on Survivor. Like there's no way you're getting to the
yeah,
next.
you know what? Okay, I retract my statement about
Yeah.
that. But I think he would do better in a really social game. Like Amazing Race is really just you and a partner. You're
Hmm.
not socializing, really. I don't think he would be great at that. He needs people to talk to.
But the traders, I think he would be okay there. Because I don't think that anybody would think that he's the traitor, and
No.
he would probably be picked to be the traitor.
Oh,
Because
I would agree with that.
yeah,
I think you're right. I don't think anybody would pick him because they are severely underestimating him.
hmm,
Like he was underestimated all season on Big Brother.
all season long, which is why I think he would do good on the challenge, because the challenge and he. So with Survivor, if he won every single time, the the necklace,
The
the fake
challenge, and
necklace,
I think the immunity
he would be
challenges,
fine. Yeah,
and I
but
think he could. That's the thing. Like
mhm,
he's physical enough. Like
yeah.
there was a contestant, a couple, like two or three, because I'm a huge Survivor fan.
Last season, there were 2 dudes that kept winning shit.
Yeah,
Not this most recent season,
no,
but the one
but like
before.
there was this. Oh my gosh, what was his name? He always wore a backwards cap.
The dude that looked with the he had with the season with the old lady with the fake boobs, and she kept trying to get rid of
Yes.
him. Yes,
So
yes,
I think we're
that
talking
was
about,
this last. It wasn't this last season. It was the season before.
okay, but
Mhm.
he won almost everything.
Almost everything, almost everything, and he was so good at it. And
So
that was
good.
the one with the girl who wore the glasses. That was
Yes,
a really good season. This
that was
last
a
season
great season of
was not
Survivor.
not so good, because everybody was so friends,
They were
only
too woke.
friends.
They were playing PG Survivor.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
and that would be great for Keanu, but
no, but
no,
like I think he has, like if he was in a Survivor situation though, I
he'd
think
have to win.
I think his name was like Aggie or something, or Augie.
Let's look.
I feel like we're definitely talking about the same person, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what this man's name is. He did great.
Season 48, I'm gonna say.
Yes, I think that's correct.
Oh, where's the cast? Come on. Not Joe. Some of these people I don't even remember.
Because there's a lot of not interesting people on
Kevin.
Survivor.
Okay, maybe this wasn't this. Maybe it was the season before. Okay, so let's see. Let me look at 47. Because when he didn't win, they sent him home immediately. Gabe. He was Kyle. Was it Kyle? Because that's
Let me look it up. Season
Kyle
48.
Ostwald. Season 47 is the one I'm thinking about. And it had Gabe, who was the Hawaiian dude who was also winning all of the things.
No, it's like Augie.
And Sue, who was the older lady with the fake boobs that didn't win anything. But she could do endurance really well. Like she was holding her own when she was doing the endurance.
No.
Okay.
It's not him.
48.
It's now it'll come to me when I'm like randomly sleeping.
Okay. And you can just text me. I'll be there.
And I'll just let you know who it is. But I think he could do that. And I think there's something about like a nerdy ass man. Maybe Keanu is secretly one of these men who writes the high fantasy books that we love.
I wish.
He should come on our podcast. Maybe I'll send him a DM.
Let's send him a DM. Do
Hey,
you read?
Keanu. We
Hey,
want to talk
Keanu.
about books.
Do you mind donating some time pro bono?
I also think for me, winter, I feel like it's like the reset almost.
Okay. And it is kind of
like a goal setting for the next year. So I read Not so much this year because I just feel like I have so like I'm always behind. I have so many arcs to read and I just feel like I'm not like I'm never caught up, but I really like to read something that's more like emotional, thought provoking,
Okay.
or like this is when I would read a nonfiction,
Is this okay?
like a
Okay.
goal setting, or maybe
Building your best life.
yeah, or and definitely leaning more heavily into journaling.
Okay. And that's fair. Not me.
But you would read more because I like this is the only time of year I would consider reading nonfiction.
Right. And the
Whereas,
nonfiction stuff that I do read is like about journaling and living your best life or something like that.
and we should be.
Yeah. And I'm trying to be. Trying to be. That is the goal. And okay, I have a quick insert question.
Okay.
Who is an author that you wish would write a Christmas romance?
Oh, okay. One that comes to mind is I read I'm on her street team. Her books, she writes pretty high fantasy books. Noelle Parker, who wrote Silverbow. I would really like for her to write a maybe not Christmas, but I think she would do really well at a winter high fantasy book.
Really? I'm gonna have to read. Does she have a book on Everand that I can listen to?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It is on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know if she's at the point where she can get.
Oh, she might not be. She's an indie author. So
Yeah,
she
she's
might
an
not
indie
be,
author, so I don't think she's doing audiobooks. But it's a really good high fantasy book, and I think the world that she created is really great. So I would like to see even like a novella in her world. Because she writes epic high fantasy.
Okay. I would. I have a one of her books on my books of interest because one you told me about. I think it's in
Yeah,
my cart. Because I want to read her.
it's
So,
good. It's good. What I like about her is, like you said, typically the high fantasy books that I'm reading now are written by men.
hmm
It's nice to read one that's written by a woman because it's different. It's still very intense. The fantasy, the world building is still really great. It's very high,
hmm
but
That's about to hear for me.
right. It's so good. Like her map is so well thought out. It's just everything like makes sense, but it has a woman's touch to it.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
and it does because it's not. There's a touch bit more emotion,
Yeah.
and in her books have the romance is way back there. Like I
It's
don't
not
even
even
think
a thing.
it's not even a thing, but you can
No.
feel every single thing that's happening. You can feel the battles, you can feel the angst.
It is
And
it is
not the
and
angst
the
from the
friendship.
romance, but from the friendship and from
Mhm.
the family shit that's going on.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
So it's
love
that
that.
like emotional, like
Mhm.
you said, the emotional component. So that is nice because I find that when I read high fantasy by men, that is what I'm missing.
That is what's missing. You're right. Except Mistborn.
No, he's in a league of his own. We're never talking about Mr. Sanderson when we're talking about these other men.
No, he is not a part of the pact. He is like the Stephen King of fantasy right
100%.
now.
He's over here.
Yeah.
What would
And
I
no shade to the
no,
others, but
but
he
no,
is just
no,
he hits
you're not
different.
doing it. You're not, it's not the same. What would be your answer? I would love to. Who would you like to write a Christmas book? Or
Honestly,
Christmas or holiday?
and I don't know if she ever has, but honestly, I would kind of like Abby Jimenez to do me a Christmas solid.
Oh, I love
I think that she would fuck up a romance at Christmas,
Abby. I agree.
and it would be so I read romance so I can cry because I'm not a crier,
Yeah.
and I still don't cry because now I'm all smutty. But
And
I
it's
think that she
dark,
would make
so
me cry. Yeah, I think that she would make me cry. I don't want any like, and I can't tell her what to write. No mental health issues, no kids. Don't kill the pets. But I just believe that she would write something that is, I mean, like the last book where came to take care of the cat and she was leaving after they done fell in love on the little date. Like, what? You're moving?
No, Abby is she's so good.
Yes.
I have not read a book
and
that
they break up. One, and what was the other book that I read? They break up. They literally break up. And that's, you don't even think they're gonna get back together. She don't knock on the door until the last chapter. What? But you don't feel like you missed out on anything.
No.
And it didn't feel sped through. Like, she would take a Christmas book and kill it.
No, she's so, but her books are very emotional.
Yes.
So I think that's I think a big key to like a holiday Christmas romance is you have to have it be a little bit emotional.
I think, and that's important because she's someone who I associate with summer reads.
Yeah.
She is my summer girl. Her, Emily.
Well, because a lot of Abby's books are set in the summer.
Yes. Even though I think the last one came out in March, April, I don't know. Earlier before summer, which is fine because I didn't read it till the summer. Like, I have my set summer books. And you know who else I miss? Christina Lauren. Yes. I love them. What the fuck are y'all doing?
At Christina and Lauren, what are you doing?
What are y'all doing?
No, I agree. You actually introduced me to their books. You made a comment and you said, I think it was like, hey, I read this. And you said, oh, if you liked that, read this by Christina Lauren. You'll like their books. And I did.
You will. They write some good shit.
They write funny, quick-witted. Like, their characters are a little sassy.
Yeah, strong.
Always.
And I haven't, and I know that they started out with the Beautiful series. I haven't read that. Like, the stuff that I've read are the things like, because they kind of fall in the same category as Emily Henry and Allie Hazelwood. And so they kind of fall in that same category, but their writing is still different. It's still
it's very different.
Little bit more. It's still more elevated.
I think it's because of how they write the characters. I think their character development is a lot better than a lot of other authors.
And it's kind of like that going to church and the preacher's preaching, and you're like, "Are you talking about me? Was that for me? Was that my message?" Yeah. That's how I feel like their characters are. Was that my message? They have one book that I wasn't really a fan of, but it was still good. But I think I would put them in the category with Abby Jimenez. Like, really good emotional writing. It's heartfelt. It's thought out. It's well plotted. The characters are really well developed
and very strong characters.
Yes.
And very strong character development.
Yes.
Like they are going on some kind of journey. Yes. And you're along for the ride, and I appreciate that.
And if you're mad, then it's because the character made you mad, not the writing, and not the story, but something that the character did pissed you off, and that is a good book.
I agree.
So that's me. That
was a good question.
Thank you.
That was a good one. And I like that we both had really immediate answers.
I'm glad you had an immediate answer. I thought it was going to throw you off.
I'm not going to lie to you. It did a little bit, but then I'm thinking
you couldn't tell though.
Because it's like, I really am missing. Like, I think I'm going to have to read the third Mistborn book pretty soon. Because I'm missing that like high fantasy in my life.
And I think that it's been challenging for me to find fantasy. And I'm going to be honest, probably because of Brandon. I've read some, like, Our Vicious Oaths was good fantasy.
Oh, that was good.
I don't know who needs to hear this. You people that gave it 2 and 3 stars. Her marketing was fucking. No. That's how she marketed the book. And the plot was good. I want to see the next book, but there's not going to be one. That was it.
but it was so good
But it was good.
that
Yes.
it could have, like,
Yes,
that could be the first. Oh, it's so good.
I love political intrigue and fantasy.
Me too.
Like I love Cruel Prince is one of my favorites. People hate that book because it's somebody said it was a romance. It
But
ain't
it's
shit
not.
romantic in that book. They are
No.
romanticizing fantasy in that book.
They hate each other and then hate each other more.
And there is no hate to love there. It is
No.
hate to continue to hate you. I hate you in the first book, and I hate you in the second book, and the third book.
Mm-hmm.
And then and the background story of the other book, I still hate you. And that is a really, really, really good book. I love it.
I love political. That is one of my favorite parts about high fantasy when it is done well.
Yes, and the Red Queen series.
That fell off for me a little bit. I thought the first 2 books in that series were very strong.
Yeah.
I want to say there's 4.
I think it's 4. I have not read War Storm.
It's been a while since I've read them, but I have read them, and I'm going to be honest with you. The last 2 books were not my I don't know.
King's Cage. I think I only have done Glass Sword and Red Queen Glass Sword, which are really good.
Those are very good.
Politics in fantasy is so fucking good, which is why I have a little politics in mind. But it's so fucking good.
No, it's so good.
It's just it adds something to, because you can't just be Faye running around. Because even though I can't stand A Court of Thrones, there still is political. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Spoiler.
There's still really good political intrigue there, but and the politics in A Court of Thrones and Roses, wherever it is, ACOTAR, it has its own world building.
Yes.
Even because I've read the first 2 or 3, and the world building with just the politics was really, really good.
And it keeps
can't
growing.
stand Feyre. And Throne of Glass, the politics.
Same thing. I was just going to say that. Same thing with Throne of Glass.
Oh my God. I want to do a reread of Throne of Glass next year.
Honestly, me too.
But I want to. I think we should make a list of our favorite political books, and we're just going to put it on our Instagram.
Okay.
Political fantasy. Good. Yeah.
I'll give you some, because there are some probably in like my deep dives before I really became like a part of the book community, when I was just reading. When I will be honest, I didn't leave reviews because I didn't know what that was.
Okay, shake.
But now I leave reviews.
Very important, especially to indie authors. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Once Upon a Tangent today. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Once Upon a Tangent Pod, and on Spotify.
You can also find us on Instagram at Once Upon a Tangent Pod. That's where we share updates, behind the scenes, and all the extra bookish chatter.
And we'd love to hear from you too. Share your favorite reads, please. Your spiciest hot takes, your book recs, of course, or the tangents you want us to explore in future episodes.
Until next time, happy reading, and remember, every page can lead to a new adventure.
Bye.
Bye, friends. I wish I could